Hey everybody, so today we're going to talk about shit the internet made me buy. We're talking about overhyped products that you have heard about over and over and over that you finally just break down and buy to really see what is the tea on it, to see what's worth it and what isn't. These are all things that I can say with 100% confidence an influencer, Instagram ads, the internet in general has made me purchase. So I'm going to go through and review all of them. It's not just makeup, it's body care too, skincare too, and it's all stuff that has been talked about a lot on the internet. Not all of it is necessarily expensive either, because I honestly don't think I'm such a cheap bitch. Like, I love my affordable products, but there are definitely some things in here that are spendy that I will be telling you if it is worth it or not. Please just be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and make sure you turn on those notifications because, you know, YouTube just doesn't like to notify when small influencers upload. So if you want to support me, just make sure you go do that. And you can find a link to find me on every other website, social media platform in my description box. But let's just get straight into it. I think we'll start with like skincare, body care. It's actually mostly that. So first I want to talk about a product that I actually don't have physically anymore because I got rid of it, but I want to talk about it before I forget because I have all the products laid out here, so if I don't see it, I'm gonna forget about it. It is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This shit was garbage. Like, it's cheap, so whatever, go ahead and give it a try because a lot of people did like it, but okay, and you all know I'm not a primer gal, but like before I was cruelty free, I did use Professional. I saw differences with Professional. I've used other like pore filling, blurring primers, and they do things. I do see a difference. With this, I literally saw no difference. Nothing, not a zip. It just literally didn't do anything. I haven't heard like the best things about it, but it just like, it blew up for a long time. You couldn't buy it anywhere. It was all sold out. And I think it was just the hype because it was a knockoff of the Tatcha one that everybody talks about. But I think as it's kind of calmed down, people have realized that it's not necessarily the best, but I do still hear people like swearing by it, and I am just not a fan. So e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, absolutely not worth the hype. I guess let's just continue on with makeup. The next I want to talk about is the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette. This is another one that like you really have to catch it when it restocks because it sells out so quick. This is one of Colourpop's big eyeshadow palettes, but it's all neutral cool tone, like cool toned neutrals. Here's what it looks like up close. And I feel like with a lot of cool tone palettes, it's not very inspiring because I feel like you can only get like one or two looks. This, you can get so many looks, and this dark brown and this black is incredible. If you're looking for a good pigmented buttery black, this black is incredible. The light shades in here, and I just love that you get these rosy tones in here too. The gray, everything about it is just so beautiful. And now that I have like warm toned hair, I love playing with contrasting warm tones and cool tones. So like when I had green hair, I loved doing warm toned eyes, and now that I have warm toned hair, I love doing cool toned eyes, and my eyes are like a very warm brown. So whenever I use these, I just feel like it makes my brown eyes pop. It is just incredible. It is a staple, 100%. You need it. It is the best. I love this eyeshadow palette, 100%. worth the hype. I honestly don't have a ton of makeup just because this year I haven't been buying a ton of makeup, and I haven't been watching a ton of YouTube to like, you know, see what everybody is saying everybody needs. But I do have a couple more makeup products. Okay, this is kind of like an all-in-one, but the Colourpop Pretty Fresh line, I feel like this kind of exploded the internet, and I feel like if you're into makeup, everybody has like their one favorite from the Pretty Fresh line. So I have the Pretty Fresh concealer, the Pretty Fresh foundation, not the tinted moisturizer, but I want to try the tinted moisturizer, and then the Pretty Fresh setting spray. I will say these two are extremely new. It's like literally almost my first time trying it. The foundation is beautiful. I don't know how long it wears, and this setting spray, this mister is divine. Just are you kidding? This mister is literally incredible. Oh my god. And it just like, it made my skin look so nice, and like this foundation makes my skin look airbrushed. It is beautiful. The only thing that I'm not like the biggest fan of is the concealer. I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine, especially for the price point. It's an awesome, you know, affordable option. Does it blow me away? Not necessarily, but it's fine. It's great. But these two, I mean, again, I need to try it more because these are very, very new to me. But again, it was just one of those things where I was at Ulta today and I just kept seeing these and I was like, man, ShanXO made me buy this one. ShanXO single-handedly made me buy the Pretty Fresh setting spray because she talks about it all the time. But the Pretty Fresh line, I will say overall, I think is worth the hype. I think you can find something in there that like you like. And comment down below and let me know if I need the tinted moisturizer because I think that I do. Okay, that's it for makeup, so let's just keep going. Next, I want to talk about Native deodorant. Now, if you have been on my channel for a while, you know that I have been trying to find a natural and cruelty-free deodorant for literally the 6 years that I have been cruelty-free, and it wasn't until this year that I found Native, and I love Native. I honestly love Native, and this is one of those things where everybody and their dog is sponsored by Native. Like, I listen to a ton of podcasts and podcasters are sponsored by Native. You see sponsored ads for on Instagram. Influencers are sponsored by Native. So many people are sponsored by Native. I am not, but Native, hit me up. But genuinely, I love this deodorant. It is the only natural deodorant that keeps me smelling nice all day, that does not irritate my underarms, it doesn't leave like a sticky residue. It literally acts like a Dove deodorant or like a Secret deodorant. It acts like the normal deodorant that you're used to. And for those wanting to be extra eco-conscious, they just came out with plastic-free packaging. This is a scent citrus and herbal musk. This one is probably my favorite. It's almost like boy smelling, but it's very citrusy, so it's very clean. And then my second favorite scent is cucumber and mint, which, I don't know, it smells like grown-up cucumber melon. It smells like cucumber melon has a mortgage now, you know what I mean? 2 kids, but still cute, you know? Still treats herself, glass of wine with dinner kind of gal. We love her. That's the other thing that I really love about Native. This is really starting to sound like an ad, but I promise it's not, is so many of the natural deodorants have like, they have eucalyptus scent, and lavender scent and unscented, and that's it. And I am a scent bitch. I want to smell like a lollipop. And while these aren't necessarily lollipop smells, they have a ton of different scents that I just think you can't find in any other deodorant that acts the same as this deodorant. So Native deodorant, 100% worth the hype. I love it. Let's continue with like body stuff. This, I'm really, really sorry to say this because this is fucking expensive. The Brazilian Bum Bum cream. This shit hits. Now, I have been wanting to try this for years, but I didn't know it was cruelty-free. I thought it wasn't cruelty-free, and so that was like my excuse. I was like, no, I want to try it, but I'm not going to because it's not cruelty-free. And then I saw Logical Harmony Tashina. Girlfriend, I blame you for this wholeheartedly. Oh no, I just got it all over my sweatpants. It's okay, we'll just rub it in. And I saw Tashina using it, and I was like, shit, it's cruelty-free. That means I have to try it. I got the small size. This is a small size, and it is $20 for the small size, and it is like $45 for the big one. But when I tell you that this, okay, this is like Warm Vanilla Sugar has, like Warm Vanilla Sugar is like on her like second divorce, right? Platinum blonde, beautiful hair, gorgeous tan, right? Has a summer home, whole thing. Just, she's grown up and she's her own woman. Oh, it smells so good, like vanilla and coconut, but not in a cheap way. And when I shave my legs and put this on, I'm untouchable. I am a dolphin. I'm satisfied for the next 3 months, okay? This, but for real, when you put this on, it moisturizes your skin. It kind of takes a long time to rub in, but I literally noticed my skin staying moisturized 4 days, even after like showering the next day. It's just really, really nice and luxurious. So if you want to treat yourself to an expensive cream, you could even try like the small size. Treat yourself because it really is so nice. It's so nice. This is like, the bougie in me is just screaming with this stuff. It's so nice. Another thing that like is a body care thing that is too expensive but honestly like amazing is the Frank Body body scrubs. These I feel like I was a little late to. Like I saw Instagram ads for Frank Body probably like a couple of years ago, right? But I think it was during quarantine I wanted to treat myself because, right? We had to if we could. And it is so nice. I have the coconut coffee scrub. This one has like coconut oil in it. I like that it comes dry. It literally comes like how your coffee comes, but this is like, it just does such a good job. Like the bumps on my arms that I know a lot of people get, it just smooths out my skin. And because it's the coconut one, the coconut oil kind of leaves your skin still feeling really moisturized, but it's not over coconut oily, and I don't notice my body breaking out when I use this. And obviously you only use this every once in a while. You shouldn't be scrubbing your skin every single day, especially with something as abrasive as a coffee scrub. But oh my god, when I exfoliate with this, shave, and then put this on, no, done. It's over. It's everything. So really like this. This bag is like 20 bucks, but I will say when I first saw like the price tag on this bag, I was like, $20 when you can get the Tree Hut like big jugs for like $5. This lasts a long time. You don't need to use a ton of it, and I've used this quite a bit, and it's only about like, it's like there's still a decent amount in there. So really big fan of the Frank Body Scrub. I definitely think it is worth the hype. Okay, only a couple more to talk about. Keeping with the theme of body care, the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. I feel like this one's a little bit older, right? We've heard about Loving Tan. She's very familiar to us. But I just wanted to mention this in here because I feel like I always get questions. One, I always get questions about what fake tan I use. I'm not wearing it right now, obviously. I always get questions about what fake tan I use, and I always get questions, like follow-up questions like, is Loving Tan worth it? Like when I tag Loving Tan in like a picture or whatever. 100%. I will say that this is really the only one that I've used, but like that should be saying a lot because I don't feel the need to try other $40 bottles of tanning stuff. I like the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. I'm not a big fan of the 2-Hour Express because the 2-Hour Express takes like 8 hours to really fully develop anyways. So I just put this on and then I go to sleep, and then in the morning I have a beautiful tan, and it really is user friendly. I have a video and I will link it in the cards or somewhere down below of me, like my self tanning routine. It's a little bit older of a video, but everything I do in that video I still, you know, it still checks out. But yeah, I just get questions all the time about if Loving Tan is actually worth it, if it's actually that good. And yes, 100%, I love Loving Tan. This is probably like my 5th bottle of it, and I use the shade Dark. There also is a light shade and there's Ultra Dark. So I just think dark for my skin tone is just like really nice and not too like whoa, but like I get like the, oh, you look so tan, like those, you know, I get those comments, which always I'm like, yeah, it's fake, it's a mousse. Also, this makes your armpits smell like coconuts, so 100% worth the hype. Again, I feel like this one's a little bit older. You know, Loving Tan has been around for a while, but I just genuinely love it. I will say though, the like shimmer bronzing cream, don't think that's worth it. I think you could get any like moisturizing, maybe a little bit highlighting, like a dry oil or something like that, and I think it would give the same effect. And also it came off on my clothes a little bit, which I was not a big fan of. Next is the IGK Good Behavior Spirulina Protein Smoothing Spray. I feel like IGK is super hyped up. I'm like out of this. It smells really nice, and I will say the directions say to like use this on damp hair. I like using this very sparingly on dry hair, but like especially if you flat iron your hair a lot, or if you deal with like frizziness when you're flat ironing your hair, I love using this. When I, like especially when I had crazy long hair, oh my god, when I would like blow dry my hair, spray this on, and then flat iron it, oh my god, my hair was like silk, so smooth. Definitely worth it. This guy is spendy, but it really is worth it. And I will say use a light hand with this, because if you spray too much it can get a little you know, like when your hair kind of feels oily when there's too much product in it. It can feel a little bit like this. I spray it like pretty far away from my head and just kind of, you know, mist my hair with it. So I will say that like the bottle has lasted me a long time and I don't flat iron my hair all the time. Definitely if you use heat on your hair, if you have, you know, deal with frizz, or if you flat iron your hair a decent amount of the time, I 100% think it is worth the hype. It's really, really just a beautiful spray. Okay, and then the last thing is like one of the most hyped up products by influencers, I think, in the world. I think it's because every mainstream influencer has a collaboration with this brand, but it is Quay sunglasses. I finally bit the bullet. I live in Washington, okay? I live in Western Washington. Okay, so like I don't necessarily need sunglasses a lot of the time, but I do notice that like my eyes are very sensitive when it is sunny, and since it rains so much here, it'll be those days where the sun reflects off the rain on the pavement, and when you're driving, it just like drives you insane. So I finally, Quay was having a buy one get one free sale, so I got 2 different styles, and I will say that I am very, very impressed with Quay sunglasses. So first I had to get the black fade high keys, and like honestly, Jaclyn Hill, who? Like these make me feel literally like 100% that bitch, 100%. I love these, and I think there's a smaller size, but I got like the oversized. I love big sunglasses. I think they're so cute, but these feel really, really nice. And I've also heard from other people, like when I posted these on my Instagram stories, I heard from other people that like theirs have lasted years and like are still going strong, but these just definitely feel, you know, very high quality. And then the other, and also the case that they came in is like pretty, you know, pretty nice, comes with a little rag. And then I got this style in, what is this style? In Omen, and they're like smaller little round boys. So cute. I love these, and these ones are polarized as well. I really like these. I will say I do think they're worth the hype because they're really cute and they're nice, like high quality, and they have so many, any style you want they have, especially the like high trending styles they 100% have. So I think that's really nice. What I would do, subscribe to their email list so that way you know when they're having a sale, because I didn't buy these for a long time. I do think these, they're like 60 bucks, which is not bad for, you know, high quality sunglasses. It's not bad at all. I'm just a cheap bitch and I live in Washington, so sunglasses aren't necessarily a necessity for me. So I would subscribe to their email list and wait till they have a sale and then snag them if you're kind of unsure. But that all being said, I do think Quay sunglasses are worth the hype. I think they're so cute, like so fucking cute, but also the quality is really good. Like they're really, really nice, beautifully constructed sunglasses. And that's it, you guys. Those are the products that the internet made me buy, the shit that the internet made me buy. Comment down below and tell me what the internet made you buy and if you regret it or not. And if you have any experiences with any of these products, negative or positive, let me know down below, because I just love hearing about everybody's different experiences with products. And that's it. That's all for today's video. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!